everyone! We are here in the Jurassic room, and today again we have more new Jurassic World Hammond Collection toys to take a look at. This time it's a double feature. We've got the Ornitholestes and the Mussaurus right here in my collection, ready to unbox and review for all of you guys. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at both of these awesome new Hammond Collection toys. So here are our new Hammond Collection figures, and first we're going to look at the Ornitholestes right here. And before we unbox it, I wanted to take a quick look at the packaging. We've got a cool render right here of the Ornitholestes that goes around the side of the box. The rest of the box is very standard Hammond Collection packaging like we've seen for a while. And something else cool, you can see we have interchangeable parts that they're introducing into the new Hammond Collection toy lines. Now on the side of the box, we get a look at an Ornitholestes, a little bit of a description about it, and then on the back we get a bunch of good looks at our Ornitholestes right here. But now let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box. So here we are now with our Ornitholestes completely out of the box, and this is another really nice looking figure. It is a unique choice to me to add to the Hammond Collection, but it is a really cool looking species, so I'm not complaining. Of course, we got a very nice sculpt, as all of you can see on our Ornitholestes, and of course, top-notch articulation. So as you can see, the legs are on a ball joint. We've got some knee articulation. We've even got some around the, I guess, knee or shin articulation. And then we've got ankles articulation as well, which is pretty cool. Again, same with the arms up here, and even wrist articulation, which is pretty cool. We've got a rubber bendy tail, as you guys can see, which gives a little bit more posability as well. And then the head neck is on a ball joint as well, as you guys can see. And of course, standard mouth articulation, which is pretty cool. But overall, this is a pretty cool species right here. I like how it has the sickle claw, kind of like a velociraptor. I don't know a lot about this species, but overall, I do think it is looking pretty sweet. And of course, it's got an extra set of hands as well. So let me go ahead and pop those on so we can see the difference. And now with the replacement hands, you can see that the claws are just tilted forward like it is grabbing or ready to scratch or attack, which is pretty cool. But again, I like a lot how they're adding different accessories or swappable parts to the new Hammond Collection figures. It just makes them a little bit more unique and gives us the freedom to have a little bit more posability and playability with these great figures. But this Ornitholestes, again, is looking cool. The paint job is pretty nice as well. Overall, again, I'm not quite sure why they went with this species for the Hammond Collection when there are some species from the movies that we haven't seen yet. But overall, I'm not complaining because I absolutely adore the Hammond Collection, and I hope that we just keep getting more and more. But now that we've taken a pretty good look at our Ornitholestes right here, we will take another look at it in a few minutes. But let's go ahead and check out the Mussaurus. So here we are with our Mussaurus now, and we'll take a quick look at the box like we did for the Ornitholestes. Again, we got the Mussaurus right here wrapping around the side of the package, the same standard Hammond Collection packaging, and of course we've got interchangeable parts one more time, which is super, super cool. Now on the side of the box, we get a look at our Mussaurus, a little bit of a description about it, and then on the back of the box, we get a good look at the Mussaurus in some different poses, which is overall pretty cool. But again, now that we've seen it in the box, let's get this thing cracked open. So here we are with our Mussaurus out of the packaging, and I've got to say, this is a gorgeous figure. I like this one even better than the Ornitholestes that we just took a look at. I know the sculpt is obviously really good being Hammond Collection, but probably my favorite part about this is the paint job. I love how it has different shades of blue that change throughout the Mussaurus and really gives it a sweet look to me. I just really am digging this figure right here. And of course, as far as articulation goes, it is very nice, like the Hammond Collection always is. We've got the ball joint on the hips, on the knees, and on the ankles, which you can move all around. Then you've got a joint here at the shoulder, at the elbow, and at the wrists too, which is cool. The tail is a bendy tail on a ball joint as well, which gives you a lot of playability. And then the head is on a ball joint swivel along with the top of the neck. And of course, we have an articulated jaw, which is really, really cool. But overall, guys, gosh, this Mussaurus looks really, really good. And again, something I meant to point out with the Ornitholestes that is just like this Mussaurus is that they're not doing the glass eye anymore. As you guys can see, they're just painted on eyes, which honestly, I still think it looks really nice with the painted on eyes. I'm not really opposed to not having the glass eye or having the glass eye. I think either way, they look pretty nice, but man, I really, really like this Mussaurus right here. And again, it's another species why I'm not quite sure why it made it to the Hammond Collection before some of the species that we actually saw in the movies. But again, I'm glad that the Hammond Collection keeps pumping out new dinosaurs constantly, so I'm not really complaining. I am still very, very happy with this Mussaurus right here. And here's a little bit of info I meant to give to everyone, but as you can see on the back of the box, there's 3 of these small figures to get: the Mussaurus, the Ornitholestes, which we took a look at, and the Dryosaurus. Now the Dryosaurus I think is going to release at a slightly later point, since I did get these figures recently and the people at the store told me that the Dryosaurus is not hitting any of the stores around yet. So it looks like these are the only 2 small ones that we're going to see at least for the next couple of weeks, but they are very, very awesome. So I am not complaining. And also, of course, we've got an extra set of hands here. So let's go ahead and pop those on this Mussaurus and see how much different it makes it look. And then bam, we've got new hands on our Mussaurus right here. So it's a little bit more of the claws, again, curved up instead of face down like it's walking. So I guess that is pretty cool. You can get your Mussaurus like standing upright, which is pretty sweet. I do think I like the other set of hands a little bit better, but it is still so cool that we're getting interchangeable parts on Hammond Collection figures now. I'm sure all of us collectors are going to be very happy about that. But now that we've taken a good look at not only this Mussaurus but the Ornitholestes, let's go ahead and get the 2 of them in some awesome action poses. Once again, I'm super excited to add more Hammond Collection figures to my collection. And for any of you that are curious as to where I got these new figures, then stay tuned to my next Jurassic World toy hunt video. Want to see more awesome Jurassic content? Then hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any of my content. Also, check me out on Instagram and join my Discord server for so much more Jurassic fun. The links to everything will be in the description below. Check out more awesome Jurassic videos here.